everyone! We're continuing our walkthrough now of SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. And we're still doing Rock Bottom. And in the last, when I make the, after I upload the videos on YouTube, when I make that the next video about this, after I upload all the videos on YouTube, or maybe even now, I'll tell you what the parts were named. So, when I did the second part of Bikini Bottom, I was going to name it Part 16, in parentheses, Bikini Bottom 2/3. Yeah, Part 16, in parentheses, Bikini Bottom 2/3. And for the first of the Rock Bottom ones, the one before this, yeah, the one before this one, or actually, no, it was true that, and I was gonna name it, oh, yeah, that was right. Let me start over for what I was saying. So for, Part 16, no, for the second part of Bikini Bottom, I was going to name it Part 16, in parentheses, Bikini Bottom 2A/3. And you see why I'm saying the A? It's because we ran out of time for YouTube to try and make our goal of 25 spatulas for Rock Bottom, like you see the amount we have now. But we needed to do it in 10 minutes so we could fit it on YouTube. And then for the video before the last one, I was going to name it still Part 16. Well, it's Part 16A for the first one and Part 16B for the second one. And then for that one, I was going to name it Part 16B, in parentheses, Bikini Bottom 2B/3. And then for the one before that one, I was going to name it Part 16A, in parentheses, Bikini Bottom 2A/3. And then for the last one, I was going to name it Part 17, in parentheses, Rock Bottom 1 of 5, if we can get the 10 minutes on YouTube. Okay, so since you heard my long discussion, now I'm going to continue with the plates. So you see, in the end, we made our goal with Sandy when we start to use Sandy, right? Okay, so now I'm going to get all these robots, and now I'm going to go on this Texas hook, and then come over here towards this tartar. And now I'm going to try to aim for him. Like that. And now we'll come over here to this tartar. And now we're going to get this yellow and get all these shiny objects. And now we'll go back over here. And then we're going to go on this Texas hook where the two tartars and over here to where the two tartars and Bombot are. So I'm going to get this tartar, and then same with this one. Whoa! He's staying on the track like that. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to see about this, but I'm going to try to see where we are, because you saw in the end we lost where we were. Okay, so you saw in the end I just needed to come over to where that Texas hook is to get back up here. And now I'm going to go on this Texas hook here, as you guys can see here, and karate chop this chuck so I can get up here. And now I'm going to open this teleport box, and then get these shiny objects. See those shiny objects? And now I'm going to get this blue, and then get the get the yellow that sometimes you can see if you circle around a lot of times, you could sometimes get a yellow from nowhere. So that's what I just did. And now we're going to go to the Rock Bottom Museum. And that's what we're going to do
there, Barnacle Boy.
in the next video. But we're going to stick as Sandy because A, she can rope the monsoons that are in here, and B, is because she can also rope across the lamps if they're far away.
Say, warn me if that sponge kid comes back again, okay?
Okay, so then I'm going to stop the part here so that in the next video we can start the Rock Bottom Museum with Sandy.